Welcome back to Rebirth the Body channel where we're discussing everything mental health. So if you're on the journey, join the family. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video with other people who are on the journey or looking to embark upon the journey, right? And so today we are talking about this road to really tapping into your higher self and how it can become lonely. You can really feel misunderstood, and you're gonna be feeling this. You're gonna be feeling misunderstood for a couple of different reasons. One, you're gonna be feeling misunderstood even by your own self because you're like battling two, three different people while you're developing this new pattern of thinking and ways of life, right? And so I remember when I was like really battling between what type of like lifestyle and having this ideal that I could live both, right? Or I could live in several different walks of life. And the universe was constantly reminding me, like, no, you got to pick a side. You righteous or you not? Like, it really was beating upon me to pick a side because for me it was at a place where I knew better, and I was like actively and intentionally choosing not to do what I knew was better. So if you are at that place in your journey where there's this battle, having this inner conflict with yourself about right and wrong, you're at a good place. You're at a beautiful place. Like sometimes that resistance make us feel like we're not in the right place, or it makes us fearful, but that's actually a beautiful place to be in. And a lot of people, the majority, actually never get to that place. So if you are feeling the resistance of battling the old self, battling old patterns, old beliefs, attitude, ways of life, if you are feeling the resistance from that, you are in a beautiful place. I want to tell you that. And that's important for me to tell you because I remember when I was in the middle of the battle and was experiencing so much resistance, I was thinking that I was in the wrong place because of the emotional feeling of resistance. But in fact, I was at a beautiful place. It was a beautiful stepping stone to really being accountable for who I am, how I define myself, my thoughts, my behaviors, and my ways of life. So essentially, when you are experiencing this resistance, that feeling of resistance alone can make you feel like the world is against you. Oftentimes the people around you, they are not understanding you as you're going through the change. They're probably like constantly reminding you, oh, you don't act how you used to act, oh, you acting brand new. And people do not like change. Like, they simply don't like it. And so by them not liking change, they're automatically gonna project negative elements onto you simply about you evolving into a new person because it is something different. They're not looking to change. You can even think about that at work. You know how sometimes your job will hire a new director, a new superintendent, just like a new person. And it might not even be that high up. They could just be someone else new in the office. And that person might want to implement a new system, a new way of doing something. And everybody can see that the new way is better. Like, it's obvious. Like, okay, the new way is more effective, is quicker, is more detailed and prompt, but you'll still have the majority of people like, no, she trying to start something new, he trying to start something new, I don't want to do nothing new. Or, they're battling having to create new patterns even though they know it is better. So one thing you're gonna have to do is ignore the naysayers. And unfortunately, these naysayers are gonna be your mama, your daddy, your best friends, your sister, your siblings, your grandma and them. Like, it is gonna be the people closest to you who are probably most likely not gonna support you on the journey of evolving. And it's simply because they don't understand it. But do not focus on them not understanding it. That is not your focus. That is not where you need to put all the light in. No, you're going to focus completely on yourself. The more you get in tuned, right, and comfortable with this new sense of self, with this new sense of awareness, right, and these new patterns, the more you show consistency in those patterns and become comfortable, grounded in those new patterns and in those new principles, nobody can tell you nothing. They're going to see how confident you are. They're going to see the light that you radiate. So do not focus on them. And even when they don't say nothing, oh, they see you. Oh, they see you. They've been seeing you. They've been seeing you doing what you do. They've been seeing your light. They've been feeling all of the energy that pours from you and pours from your aura. They've been seeing you. Do not let naysayers interrupt your journey. So many times I see where people allow for the loved ones around them to dictate where their energy flows and goes, what they should be manifesting. You know, sometimes we get caught in so many traps. We get caught up in, oh, do this because you were told to do it, versus it really being something that is divine for you. That's why you have to take complete accountability for your journey. And this is why it's also important to listen to your inner voice, build a relationship, build an intimate relationship between your mind and body, have a strong connection with yourself. So when your inner voice is talking to you, you hear it, you recognize your voice, and you're not fearful. Don't be fearful along the journey. Will you have all the answers? You actually do. But, you know, sometimes we don't hear all the answers, but you do have them, you know, and when we don't hear them, don't be upset. Make a decision and keep it moving. Sometimes being indecisive make us stagnant on the journey too. Make a decision. If it's the wrong decision, at least you made a decision. Like, sometimes it's just about moving forward. If you find yourself always stagnant, indecisive, make a decision so that you can move forward with life, you know, so that you can move into that next lesson. But spend literally very little time analyzing how others are perceiving you on your spiritual journey. Just enjoy the journey. Understand that it's something that comes with highs and lows. Every day you're not going to feel 100, but the job is just to help yourself feel better. So do some therapeutic approaches that just help you to feel better. Every day you're not going to be at an 8%, and that's okay, baby. That's okay. What is it? Even God was resting some days, right? So enjoy your beautiful days, loved ones. Welcome to the best days of your life. Get confident and grounded in yourself, so much to where when you hear the naysayers in doubt of your journey, it's okay. You don't even care. You're like, okay, just another perspective. Because that's all it is. What if you looked at all the resistance as just another perspective? Nothing major, nothing deep, just another perspective. What if you looked at your challenges as a direct reflection of blessings, because you understand on the other side of that challenge is a more in-tuned, more aligned, and a more expanded version of yourself. So welcome on, welcome on the resistance. What if you welcome resistance with ease? I feel like we'll make resistance scared of us. If we just welcome, pressure. Hey, pressure. Okay. Like a little challenge, you know. So what if we welcomed in these challenges with open arms? Like, okay, something else for me to conquer, something else for me to experience triumph over. Okay, so let's get into the journey. Welcome on just the challenges that it come with. Understand that it comes with challenges, isn't it? And it's okay that it does, because you always win. You have everything that you need in order to be successful. Okay, here is to the best days of your life, loved one. I hope that you are feeling blessed. I hope that you are feeling highly favored. I hope that you are feeling like God's favorite child. I hope that you are feeling protected, supported, motivated, and inspired. Okay? Till next time.